quality of life for the brand new update? Let's check it out. The Lowrider update coming out in, well, Wednesday, which, by the way, my early access videos will be out the day before. So subscribe and turn notifications on if you want to catch that live. Okay. That felt way too slow to be going up a spiral. Yes, today, we're gonna... Okay, upside down lowriders don't work. We're going to be going into the quality of life. Yes, the little bits of changes to the game that just make, hopefully, the day-to-day to just being on the game better. That's the hope. That's the wish. Well, they released all of them a week before, I guess. Well, basically a week before. It's all out. I can show you it. In fact, here is the quality of life added this update. Here's the article. Straight away, we've got custom show rework, weekly challenges, and dashboard vanities. Let's talk about it. So, hello festival goers. We have some exciting news and updates, enhancements heading for Oahu. Obviously, it'll be Maui soon. We are rolling out several updates, enhancing your time, tearing up the tracks of Motorfest. So, first and foremost is the custom show. So, let's talk about what they've done here. The custom show, for a big time, the issue has been, hey, it kind of sucks that we have no idea what the rewards are. Because, like, why bother joining the custom show if it could just be anything? You only find out the reward for the custom show after the custom show. So, they've added this. Now, admittedly, it's just the summit. It's the summit. I mean, as you can see, when you open it, it's just the... Well, it's just the summit. Hey, look, repurposing UI isn't the biggest of issues in the world, but it's just the summit, except it has the images are the same. It's literally just the summit board, but these images are the same. The rewards are different, and the background image is just the same image every week, but with a different lowrider. On the plus side, this does reveal to us the first month of the update. It confirms that the first month is going to be 5 weeks, which sucks. Regardless, sucks. But it's going to be a 5-week season with lowrider customs, US showboating, drag donk, so drag and donk, so drag here with donk, bikers customs, and American customs. So it seems like they're going all over the place with customs, which we've seen with them adding so many customizers. I've said custom so many times, it doesn't sound like a word anymore. Yanamize, Liberty Walk, the Ring Brothers, and I believe there was Hoonigan as well. They've added so many different car customizers, and clearly they're going big into it. So bikers customs, by American customs, showreel. There will probably be a summit car here at the end, unless we get our first Motorfest bike summit car in the second to last, which they have done before, the second to last one, so I guess we'll have to see. It is also drag and donk custom. I just realized it does at the very bottom there say custom. So they very much like their customs this time around. And, you know, here's that. The custom show, you'll now be able to see the rewards upcoming for the whole months, I guess. Does it suck that it's not a unique design? I don't know. I was kind of expecting something at the custom show location. I mean, maybe have it accessible here too, but just something a little more unique, you know? Like having, instead of the little logos down here, have it be this car. Instead, have it be the car that it is in like a little empty space. Obviously, just an easy image taken just like this up here. But have it be that. And maybe have it be long, tall selections. And you can check the vanities that way. Like big, tall, and you have the vehicle there. Do you get what I'm saying? I feel like this could have been done better. It's a good thing, but I feel like it could have been done better. Oh well, though, that's the story of this game. Easier car purchase. Purchasing cars on display is now more straightforward. Simply interact with the car you like, and you can buy it using either bucks or crew credits. So, in the custom show, at the moment, when you go to, well, one, you go straight to the custom show and you click that. Instead, it'll open. When you go to submit a vehicle into the custom show, obviously, I had no idea that this was the rewards. Also, it's always been reran vanities, so it's kind of whatever. Say you don't own a car for this specific class. I would hope that it has all the cars you do own and all the cars you don't own. I'd hope that's what's going on here, but I own them all, so it's a bit hard to tell. So it'll put the cars that you don't own, and you can just there and then go click, and it will say buy. That's nice, I guess. I didn't know that you couldn't do that before. Given my circumstances. Enhanced reward flow. Besides the usual rewards, you will also be able to view the winning car, adding an extra layer of excitement to the competition. So keep an eye out for that. Okay, that sounds cool. That's very cool. I hope to see that. They didn't show an example of that here, but I do hope to see that. What it looks like. We will see that hopefully soon. Dynamic spawn locations. Cars now spawn at various locations, providing a fresh experience and adding variety to the custom show experience. If that is what I hope it is that it doesn't look like this sanitized laboratory little layout here. I've advocated for just delete the tent. Like, just get, like, still have this as a closed off area, but just get rid of the white tent above. But, you know, if it is what I think it is, and it's, you know, all of this stuff being moved around and not just being at these solid positions, that would be nice. I think I could like that. Again, we'll have to see what it looks like in practice, because they've not shown visuals for everything. Custom show calendar, there's now a custom show calendar that displays the upcoming... Yeah, we've seen that. That's the one thing they did show. Then, the main stage. So, let's talk about the main stage. They've added themed weekly challenges. Weekly challenges are now based on the current theme. That's good. Offering new and exciting challenges every week. Rewards are collected automatically, so you can focus on the fun without worrying about the claiming rewards manually. So, simply, people, I guess, were really bored. Obviously, people were very bored about having to bloody sit here and grind the custom show and grind it to the maximum again and again and again. I would assume that these XP amounts are the ones for the first level, the second level, and the third level. So you get all these challenges done. Hopefully, that means you get the full thing done, or at least close to. Maybe like one extra amount to get it done. But this is generally just a big positive. The custom show challenges. So, for example here, and this example had me worried before I read below, because these seemed very basic before. But now you can see that it's you do it in different specs. You do American Street Cars, you do Lowrider Custom Bundle. So we'll be getting a Lowrider Custom Bundle. But you know, or Demolition Royale, so it's just play one of the... I don't like that. I don't like that it doesn't push to play Demo Royale, the clearly neglected mode. So, you know, get some players in there. Instead, it's just play Grand Races or Demo Royales. That sucks. But Open Treasure, main stage legacy events, those can be done in any. Then you have one restriction for the second lot of challenges, which is here, win main stage mode, win custom show, register in the custom show, and drive and free drive. It's interesting that something is missing here. I forget what it was. You got the PvP, you got the... Oh, I think it's just that Demo Royale and Grand Race are put into one instead we have to register a vehicle, I guess. Win event difficulty, then they have a different specific restriction. What my hope is that it isn't just these exact challenges every month, but in a different restriction. Or every week, I guess. Maybe these would change because obviously a bundle is weekly. So, did they say whether it was monthly or weekly challenges? Okay, good. Good. Very good. Because that'll go to the overall. I hope that they make the reward car a higher level eventually. Because, you know, it's just if we've got challenges every week too. And I hope that I just had a battle pass at this point. Look, I know people hate a battle pass, but I really want a battle pass back, please. It's actually content. Oh my god. Mind you, the rest of this stuff, again, I just hope that it's not always different feats, but in this week's bundle and drive in free drive, but in this spec of car. I hope that's not what it is. I hope it's actually something every week, not just the same things every week. Because that's what the game's issue is at the moment, is that it's the same things every week, but in a different car. We'll have to see. Overall, that's the change. That's what we're getting. And a leaderboard, main stage legacy now features leaderboards that you see. Okay, good. Good, I guess, right? The main stage legacy is obviously the returning main stage events in the game from the last updates. Obviously, next update, we're going to start getting everything from this update. It's immediate. It's literally the update after they get added back to the game. So these events originally, I haven't done one. Oh, I didn't know that. These events originally didn't have a leaderboard. In fact, you can see right now, they don't have a leaderboard. I think there's a reason for that, because these events aren't unique. They're all just layouts that are already in-game, right? They're all layouts that already exist. Now, however, they're gonna be, you know, actually, whatever. They're actually gonna be a specific thing that you can get the leaderboards on the specific thing, right? Because a lot of these are vehicle restricted, so it's nice to know that that specific vehicle restriction or loaned vehicle, someone's the best at this specific one. That does mean they're gonna have to start using a lot of space on the servers to start storing leaderboards, and that's gonna get more and more and more and more when they're adding all of this. But, you know, I want a playlist a month, and this is a step towards it, I guess. I do still have all my criticisms that the vanities from the main stage should be used as alternate rewards here, etc. But that's neither here nor there. This, good changes. Both of these good changes, we're going to have to see how they play out. I mean, not the leaderboards. The leaderboards are good regardless. The weekly challenges. Then, Grand Race improvements. Now, this is something I've definitely asked for a while. You should be able... I just got used to checking in-game. You should be able to see what events the Grand Race is in the pause menu. And this is now a thing. Thank you, Every Tower! Very good job, Every Tower. Thank you, Every Tower. This was a good change. No comment. No comment. Good change. Thank you, Every Tower. Like, I mean, what do you want from me? I mean, you can see there's what it looks like when it's not selected, and there's what it looks like when it is selected. Thank you, Every Tower. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Every Tower. Thank you. Thank you, Every. Thank you. Good change. No comment. Good change. Nothing to say about it. Good change. Then, something that I actually do think is actually... Well, let's read this, I guess. You can now see the vehicle categories directly from the activities menu, eliminating any surprises and making it easier to plan your races. Yeah, because originally, you had to check on the map. The map was the only way to check. If you had to go on the map and scroll to the current location of the Grand Race. It was a bad way of doing that. Now, you can just look in the pause menu, be like, Street 1, Rally Raid, Street 2? Okay, let me go quickly select some cars first, change some settings, do all whatever, then jump in. Because I believe, as far as I remember, you still can't pro-setting vehicles in the Grand Race. That's silly. Please change Every Tower. Improved reward flow. Reward notifications have been tweaked to be more understandable. You will always know. I'll be interested in seeing that. Then, the summit. Difficulty display. This one, again, it's just something that it was an inconvenience. Like the Grand Race, it was an inconvenience, and now it won't be. Big thumbs up. Because, yes, event difficulty, it now says right up there in the corner what event difficulty you're currently playing at, so you can see, so you're like, oh, okay, I'm playing the summit right now, let me change the event difficulty. And then, of course, over here, you got the event difficulty, if you complete all 9 activities, yada, yada, yada. One thing I would say to Ivory Tower is go a bit further. Now, I don't know if they have done this, but go a bit further. When you go to the top here, I hope you can select event difficulty and then mess around with it immediately. Because, you know, when you go before going into an event, you can go into the event difficulty and change everything, yada, yada, whatever. So, have that here in the summit too. Have it so you can go in and change the event difficulty. In fact, do that also for the main stage legacy. To be able to first, in here, in this menu, say I click X, event difficulty. And I can fiddle around with that and then go into an event. And do the same for the summit, which, you know, like I said, they are doing that. Oh my, I still need to do this bloody summit. Up here, you know, when you go into details, give me like a little button I can press here that will let me change the event difficulty specifically, instead of being like, oh, okay, the event difficulty up there says it's on 5. Okay. Oh, fuck. Okay, hang on. Okay. Here we go. And that's only if you hadn't already loaded into an event, by the way. Because I kind of, I do hope that this is when you're loading, okay, if you complete all 9 activities, I hope that this is when you're loading into the summit, not when you're loading into an event. So you load into the summit, and it says it very clearly there, hey, by the way, your event difficulty is this, not loading into an event, because that's pointless, because who cares what event difficulty you're in when you've loaded into an event. Little things, little inconveniences that they seem to be adjusting. Difficulty levels are now displayed across all menus, allowing you to gauge challenge before driving into any activities. Customization upgrades. So these two are really interesting. Dashboard dolls. You can now add dashboard dolls to your car interior. Now, this sounds like a vanity item, because obviously we've got flexible vanities down here too. I don't know if this is going to be a customization item. I feel like they'd make it a vanity just for sake of money? Or gameplay, at least, I guess, to be fair. To be fair, they haven't added any of the engine sounds to the store yet. So, it seems like the newer vanities they're doing, they're not selling out immediately on those. They've all been, any engine sound has been a summit or playlist reward. We've not seen engine sounds in the store yet, so maybe we won't see dashboard dolls in the store. I guess we'll have to see. That is if they're a vanity. Flexible vanities. Vanities are now flexible, allowing more customization options. I don't know what this means. What does this mean? You can move where you can move where a topper is put? Does that mean you can change the size of different tires? What does flexible mean? That's what flexible sounds like to me, but I don't know. Improved car snapshot load time. Snapshot load times. We have improved the load times of your snapshots, making viewing even faster. Yada, yada, yada. Whatever. I don't know. That's it for Season 4. We can't wait to jump back into... Ain't that cool? Ain't that nice? That's everything we're getting in the Crew Motorfest. Let's do one more summit event while we're here, and maybe by the end of this week, I will eventually have finished the summit. What Ferrari is it? Stradale? Let's do that. Okay. That's the plan, right? I'll just do one event for every, like, video of new upcoming things. F8 Spider, I forgot they added that. The 2 brand new Motorfest Ferraris, and they're just the most... If you told AI to generate a Ferrari. Very basic looking cars. But, yeah. I will slowly get this summit actually done, so I genuinely don't miss out on the Shmee car. The Schmar, if you will. And apparently, I don't know, I've heard this summit's whatever. I heard the summit in the Crew 2 was broken last week. But, honestly, I don't think they care anymore. So, what are you gonna do? Crew Summer Showcase coming up in September. Weird calling it a summer showcase in that case, but what are you gonna do? Okay, this feels quite nice already. Not gonna lie, the game feels good. Like, every time I've come back to it, the game has felt good. It's just the whole issue of the game being stale. Because right now, driving this car, the graphics look good, the time of day is nice for it, the car looks very nice. All of it kind of adds up to just a really nice looking game. It's got some of the best car physics. Not my quote. A friend of mine's quote who cares nothing for the rest of the game, but just really likes the car physics. But yeah, the car physics... Oh god, bad timing to say that. Okay, that's because I'm playing the meta settings. But yeah, the car physics hold up really nicely, especially compared to the Crew 2. The customization is just the Crew 2, so that holds up really well, right? Some of the best second to Unbound. Car list is solid. It's got such big variety, like F1 cars and monster trucks, right? Like, where are you getting that? And I think it really just comes down to substance. I think once you finish the playlists, you're just kind of high and dry, you know? I mean, I'm going to be restarting the game probably round about just before the next update. So in September, around, I think. Maybe at this update at some point, I'm going to be restarting the game. So that'll be nice. That'll be good. And we'll have to figure out what's the what, right? We'll have to figure out, okay, now what's the content? Now we're restarting the game. How is this game really to someone who's brand new? I'm not going to be car collection importing either. So I'm actually going to have any and every car available for me to purchase, for me to get, for me to buy. Hopefully that adds a bunch of content to the game for me. Because, yeah, once you finish the playlist, which takes about a month, if you're also going to the gym, seeing your girlfriend, going out for car meets to go see your mates, going out, chilling, right, going for walks, runs, working a full-time job, which does technically happen to be playing the game, but, you know, also a lot of editing, it takes a month, right? 200 hours is what it was. So, you know, that's about how much it takes to finish the game. So, I guess we'll see. I guess we'll see if enough changes can be made to this game that the actual substance comes back. Because at the moment, like my video recently, which was how to not play Motorfest, you know, you clearly can see that Motorfest itself is just such a game that you don't ever have to play. They've made it so you don't have to play the game. And maybe that's because they're burning time before they switch. They're all escapes? Disgusting. Maybe that's because they're burning time for a new game, because that's what the Crew 2 seems to feel like, right? But, you know, there's not really an excuse. If you don't have an audience left by a new game, what the hell was the point? You know, what the hell was the point? Okay, we'll finish the rest of this later. If they announce something tomorrow, I'm gonna go watch the new episode of The Boys, watch the new episode of The Bear, and do some filming of other videos. And also, I guess, chill and vibe, and chill and vibe, and vibe and chill. See what's the next one in a bit.